Okay, HTML stands for Hypertext Markup Language. Markup language. Hypertext markup language, and using this HTML, we can describe web documents. Web documents means HTML forms. So a standardized system for tagging, a standardized system for tagging text files to achieve a font, color, next graphics, and hyperlink effects on worldwide web pages. Worldwide web pages. So a markup language is a set of markup tags. A markup language is a set of markup tags. So HTML documents are described by HTML tags. HTML documents described by HTML tags. Okay, so HTML tags. Each HTML tag describes different document content. Each HTML tag describes different document content. Okay, different document content. So this is the HTML. What is HTML? And here number of versions in HTML. So different versions are available in HTML. So first version is HTML 1.0. So it's released in 1991. And next HTML 2.0 released in 1995. Next HTML 3.2 version released in 1997. Next HTML 4.01 released in 1999. Next version is XHTML. Okay, XHTML released in 2000. And finally, the latest version is HTML 5. Okay, released in 2010. HTML. Okay, so here these are the different versions of HTML and features of HTML versions. First version HTML 1.0. The first version of HTML supported inline images. First version of HTML supported inline images and text controls. So for example, if you want to display some image in your HTML document, so we can display image by using HTML 1.0 version with using image tag. Okay, image tag. These are inline images, and the source is the attribute to give the image path and the height of the image and width of the image, and we can close the image tag. And HTML version 1.0 supports inline images and text controls. Text controls means use input tag to display text controls like a text boxes or checkbox lists, so and so on. Okay, to display text box in HTML document, so we can use this tag to display text box, and to display image in our HTML document, use image tag and source attribute and height and width attributes. HTML 1.0 was very limited in terms of styling. HTML 1.0 was very limited in terms of styling and presentation of content. Okay, so for example, HTML 1.0, by using HTML 1.0 we could not do use tables and frames. Could not. So we cannot use tables or frames in HTML 1.0. And the second one is we cannot specify fonts. And the third one is, so we cannot change the page backgrounds. Okay, so by using HTML 1.0 we can't do all these three features. Okay, we cannot use tables or frames, we cannot specify fonts, we cannot change the page background, by using HTML 1.0. So next version is HTML 2.0 version. So this is supported more browsers. This version supported more browsers, more browsers. So we can change page background, and we can use tables. We can use tables in HTML, and forms with a limited set of form elements. Forms with limited set of form elements. Such as text boxes, and option buttons. Okay, so by using HTML 2.0 version, we can do all these three things. And next, HTML 3.2 version. This is released in 1997. This version includes support for creating tables and extended options for form elements. And this version also allowed web pages to include complex mathematical equations. So we can include complex mathematical equations. And next, HTML 4.0 one version. So in HTML 4.0, we can use style sheets. In this version, we can use style sheets. So by using style sheets, it is possible to change page backgrounds, look and feel of the web page. Look and feel of web page. And next version is HTML5 version. HTML5. So HTML5 features is first one, new doc type, and second one, figure element, and third one, no more types for scripts and links. no more types for scripts and links. And fourth one, local storage. So I will explain this concept in AngularJS. And the fifth one, email inputs. Sixth one, header element. And next seventh one, footer element. Eighth one, fig gap. And ninth one, content editable. Next 10th one, canvas. Okay, so by using this canvas, this feature, you can create graphics. Okay, so these are the HTML5 features. So I will explain these features in tomorrow's class, and today we can continue with the HTML example form and remaining HTML elements. So before you wanted to start the HTML to implement HTML document, so must and should we need any editor. Okay, so editor means we have a number of editors. First one, Notepad. Okay, simple one, Notepad. And second one, Adobe Dreamweaver. And third one, Notepad++. Notepad++. And fourth one, Coffee Cup HTML editor. Editor. And Microsoft Expression Web. And sixth one, Sublime Text. Okay, so and so on, number of editors is there. So for example, we can use any one of these editor. Okay, Sublime Text or Notepad, or we can use Visual Studio also. Okay, so we can use any one of these editor to implement HTML documents. Okay, first of all, we need this any one of editor to implement HTML forms. So here I am using only Notepad. Okay, so open our Notepad and write our HTML tags. So first of all, we need this tag doc type HTML. Okay, and after that HTML tag and HTML closing tag. Each and every tag must and should have starting tag and ending tag. Okay, so between this starting tag, ending tag, HTML tag, so we can insert header section and body section. Okay, header section and body section. In header section, we can call style sheets. Okay, we can call style sheets in this area. Style sheets and JS files also, and .js files. In body section, we have to put all HTML tags in this area. In body section, we have to put we have to write some all HTML tags. So first of all, remove this content. Okay, so I want to display some content. Okay, some paragraph. I want to display some paragraph. So to display paragraph in HTML document, use p tag. Okay, and so put some content here. Okay, so copy this content and paste in between these two tags. Okay, paragraph starting tag and paragraph ending tag. Between these two tags, we have content to display in HTML document. So save this document. Sample.html. Okay, save this notepad with .html extension. Okay, your document name and followed by .html extension. Okay, in F drive 2112-2016 HTML folder. Okay, sample file is there. So run this example. So here paragraph is displaying with some content. Okay, go to inspect and you can see your HTML, total HTML code in inspect. Okay, right click and go to inspect. So you can see all your HTML tags in inspect element. Okay, HTML tag and body tag and paragraph. Okay, all your HTML tags you can see here. So this is the sample example. Okay, so this is the example, sample example. So in this example, so what is doc type? Okay, what is doc type? Do you know what is doc type? Hello, Dasari,
No, no.
or anyone of Mukesh, Nikita, Rubia?
No, sir.
Okay. So doc type is, so always if you want to implement HTML document, always we have to write doc type declaration to your HTML documents. Okay, so
Okay.
always, so must and should we have to use doc type declaration so that the browser knows what type of documents to expect. Okay, so in HTML5 version, HTML5 version, only we have to write doc type HTML tag. Okay, doc type HTML tag to implement HTML form. So in older versions, in older versions, in older versions, so must and should we have to specify DTD. So DTD means doc type declaration. Doc type declaration. Okay, DTD means doc type declaration. So the rules specify the rules for the markup language. Specifies the rules for the markup language. Please mute your microphone. Okay, so in older versions, merchant should we have to define the DTD doc type declaration to specify the rules for the markup language. So the browser knows what type of content, so that the browser renders the content correctly. So that the browser render the content correctly. Okay, so HTML5 is not based on SGML or DTD. HTML5 is not based on SGML. SGML means standard generalized markup language. Standard generalized markup language. Generalized markup language, and does not require a reference to a DTD. For HTML5 does not require reference to a DTD. So I will show the one tag. So in HTML4 version, okay, in older versions, not HTML4, in older versions, so must and should we have to define, we have to specify DTD. So how we can specify DTD, doc type declaration. Doc type declaration means rules for the markup language. So in all older versions, must and should specify rules for the markup language. So first line doc type declaration, we have to define like this: doc type HTML public hyphen W3C DTD and XHTML 1.0 transitional and en, and after that again double quotes HTML HTTP www.w3.org next tr slash xhtml1 slash dtd slash xhtml1 transitional dot dtd. Okay, so this is the line to define the HTML document in older versions. Okay, so without this line the browser uh, cannot render the content correctly. So in HTML5 so we don't need to specify all these. Okay, total this tag. So just simply define doc type HTML. Okay, that's it. So this is the new feature in HTML5. Okay, browser knows what type of content we are expecting. Okay, if we add doc type declaration to our HTML documents so that the browser knows what type of documents to expect. So this is the doc type declaration history. Next, HTML tags. First tag is HTML paragraph. HTML paragraph. So to define any block of content or to display any block of content, to display any block of content in HTML document. So we have to define p tag to display paragraph. Okay, so browser automatically adds some space before and after each paragraph. Browser so automatically add some space between before and after each paragraph. Okay, each paragraph. So example for paragraph. Okay, in sample already we have done one sample example. So in this example we are displaying only sample paragraph and I want to display one more paragraph in this document. So just add p tag. Okay, p tag and write some content, your example content here. Okay, so refresh this example. Okay, two paragraphs is displaying. So you can observe one thing. Okay, browser automatically adds some space before and after each paragraph. Okay, you can see here. So first paragraph, some space top and bottom. Okay, and for second paragraph also some space in the top and bottom. Okay, before and after, that is before and after. Okay, each and every paragraph browser will automatically add some space. And next tag is HTML images. So to display images in form HTML form, use image tag and images are defined with the image tag. Images are defined with the image tag and for image tag must and should we have to give 4 attributes. Okay, uh, 4 attributes: the source attribute, source src, and alternative text, alt attribute, and size, height attribute, and width attribute. Okay, so these are important attributes to display image in HTML document. Okay, source is the image path. Okay, syntax for syntax, image tag, and src attribute. In src attribute we have to provide image path. Okay, so here image path and alternate text, alt attribute. If we don't have image, we can display alternate text by using this attribute. Okay, like example, image name. Okay, we can display image name if we don't have image. And height of the image 200 pixels, and width also 200 pixels. So next we can close the attribute image tag. So this is the syntax to display image. So open Notepad and I want to display some image. Source equal to image path and alternate text. Alternate text, you can give the image name, and height 300 pixels, width 400 pixels. Okay, so save this document, image tag dot html. You can save every notepad with dot html extension. Okay, so image tag. So run this example. So there is no image. Okay, so empty image control is displaying. So copy images from our system images. Okay, and paste here. Okay, in HTML folder in project. So assume that this is our project folder. Okay, HTML. So copy your images into that your project folder and paste and give your image path, penguins.jpg. dot jpg. So save this and run this example. Okay, so now image is displaying. If we don't have image in our project folder, if you want to display, for example, image name, okay, we can give image name in alternate text, so that only image name is displaying by using alternate attribute. Okay, so next, height and width. So you can increase or decrease height and width. So this is the image tag, and next, HTML links. So HTML links are defined with a tag. Links are defined with a tag. Okay, a hyperlink is a text or an image. Hyperlink is a text or an image. So you can click on and jump to another document, and jump to another document. We jump to another document. And syntax for link: a tag and href attribute. So this is the path of another web document or another website. And close this tag, and again close anchor tags. So for example, I want to redirect from one page to another page in our HTML, in our project folder. So I want to redirect from image tag form to sample form. Okay, so that we can use anchor tags. Okay, go to sample form. Okay, so like this is the text for anchor tag. So when you click on this link, it will redirect to from one page to another page, or our application to another website. So by giving path in href attribute. So create an HTML document with a tag, a href. Okay, so I want to redirect from this page to image tag. img tag.html, and next close anchor tag. So go to image form. Links.html. Okay, so links.html. So if you run this example, so go to image form, text is here. Okay, go to image form. So when you click on this link, it will redirect to image tag.html form. Okay, so image tag.html form is displayed. Penguins dot jpg. Okay, so now image displaying. So when you click on this link, it will redirect to image tag.html form. So for example, if you want to redirect from our web form to another website, okay, just give here, okay, website path, a tag href equal to, and I want to redirect from our web form to Yahoo, http www.yahoo.co.in. Next, a tag close, redirect to Yahoo. Okay, so a tag href, and here is the website path, and this is the text for anchor tag. So now you can put here break to display element in next line. So when you click on this link, it will redirect to Yahoo. Okay, so like this we can redirect from our website to another website. So if you want to display in next tab, okay, use target okay, blank target attribute with blank value, so it will open in next tab. Okay, so like this it will open.